Hello there everyone, and welcome back to another episode of DML, and oh my god, I am so excited for what we have just found. So Shinsplatzilla actually told me how to see some brand new dragons in-game that we have literally never ever seen before, and they're actually right in the Dragon Codex. I'm not sure if this is intentional or not. I think it is. I mean, why else would we be able to do this? But, basically, I'm going to go to our heavy metal dragon here, and then if we go on to the next dragon here, we can see some of the dragons that we don't have in-game. So we've got the Gargoyle, the Runestone, Typhoon, Gobbler, the Circus Dragon, which is a dragon that has never been added in-game yet, but we can see that he does have game files. We got the Panda Dragon, which is a dragon from a long time ago, from the YouTubers event, but never got released. The Pumpkin, which we never got. The Tricolor, the Arctic, Uncle Sam, the Mosaic, which is another dragon I want. And what is this guy right here? The Patriot Dragon? He kind of looks like the Vulture and the America-themed dragon from not too long ago, but he has like a green head. Very, very strange. And they do have descriptions, so the Patriot never backs down from a fight for what's right. This trainer learned the fact the hard way when he wanted to break his diet for a fruit tart and his friend wouldn't let him. So that is a dragon I have never personally seen before. I was like, what the heck is going on? But again, shoutouts to Shinzilla for showing us this. But we've got a sea turtle dragon here as well from the old thing. The Trickster Dragon here. And then the Boxer, the Student, the Burger, the Ace Dragon, which unfortunately we didn't get on Windows, the Leopard, the Perfume Dragon, Brunhilde, which is a very interesting dragon design, the Frankie, Tsunami, Rhino, Posh, you know, these are all dragons that we've seen before at some point or another, Pilgrim, Mech Dragon, Herald Dragon, which is a cool rare that I want to get hold of eventually, the Sandcastle, the Yarn, Hearts, Pinata. I love this guy so much. But you can basically see all of these dragons yourself if you want to. The Turf Dragon, which we've never had in-game, which is a very weird-looking guy. And then, what is this? What is this Gondola? This is like the Imperial's sort of crazy second cousin or something. I actually love this. This is like one of those massive Japanese, Chinese warships. I actually love it. The Vikings should start wearing ponchos because you're sure to make a big splash against them with the Gondola Dragon. And then Memorial Dragon. What are these dragons? They are weird. Water, light, and wind. Strange. And if you ever lose track of the Memorial Dragon, this trainer recommends you stop to smell for smoke. It's either roasting up some barbecue or some Vikings. Sweet. Then we got the Spruce, Clover, Butterfly, the Crash, the School Bus. Oh, you guys know I love dragons like this. I absolutely adore School Bus Dragons. The Foxglove. What is this? Literally, I'm looking at these new things, I'm like, what the heck is this stuff about? So the Foxglove Dragon's hide allows it to perfectly camouflage itself amid fields of blossoms. When the Vikings stop to smell the flowers, they won't know what hit them. Very weird. Very interesting designs on some of these that we've never seen before. Not sure when they're going to be released, but they're in-game, so you can look at them yourself. The Hellhound, which I never got. The Black Hole, which a lot of people really like as well. The Fluffy, the Angler, Handyman, Jinkyu, I don't know how you say that, but weird egg. Very weird egg. The Gorilla Dragon. I want all of these animal dragons to come out. The Vulture, which we missed by like 20 points. That's the one I was talking about before, the Raptor Dragon. That reminds me of the Patriot Dragon. Or Patriot, I don't know how you'd say it. Cranberry Dragon! Shadow Plant and Energy! Whoa, the only thing sweeter than the Blackberry Dragon is the taste of victory when you defeat the Vikings together. And it has a very sweet, like that pun, very sweet looking egg. I told you I love fruit dragons, all-encompassing fruit dragons. We've got one right here. Blackberry Dragon. That is so cool. So cool indeed. We got the Root Dragon, Warlord, the Realm Dragon, which was just available, the Apocalypse, and that is all that it is going to let us see for now, but yeah, some really, really cool dragons in our collection right here. Like, literally, some of these I am absolutely in love with. The Foxglove scares me a little bit because I'm not really sure what it is. I think it's a type of flower or something. This Gondola is probably the dragon that I want. I really, really like this dragon. But, I haven't seen the image files for these dragons anywhere, but they're in game, so I'm not really sure what the deal is. But, again, I assume that this is intentional, since we can just readily do it if we want to, and we can just go, hey, let's look at all these limited time dragons, because normally it does just black them out, but it seems like they want us to look at it, I don't know, but, either way, those are some of the brand new dragons that we have never ever seen in game before, and the rest are just all of my own dragons. So I hope you enjoyed looking at a few of those, because, you know, I love looking at new stuff, seeing what's going to be upcoming very soon. Those dragons were adorable, a couple of them. Very, very happy that we're potentially going to get a Blackberry or some sort of fruit dragon or something in the possibly near future. But I'm sure there's more hidden dragons somewhere, like somewhere in the image files and deep in the game somewhere, because there pretty much always is. Like, whenever we get a new patch, we get like a few dragons that are announced to us upon release of the patch, and then there's like 15 hidden ones that we never see or that never get released. So I'm not sure. Maybe those are just gonna be like the rest of the animal event ones, where we're just never ever gonna see them again. Or they're just gonna be in the game and never actually released. Unless we have another YouTuber's Show Your Paws event, that would be pretty cool actually, but, you know, I don't know. At this point, we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens, and people have been asking Gameloft about what's happening with the animal dragons before, and they did say that they are planning on doing something with all of the not available dragons at some point or another, but nothing concrete or nothing in particular. They're like, yes, it will definitely be released on this day or something. So that pretty much means that they don't really have any plans to release it anytime soon, is what I take from that. But, you know, at the same time, we do currently have the summer event on, so I'm not going to be like, I want new stuff now! Give me that Gondola Dragon now! I mean, I kind of am like that, because that is like I said, the Imperial Brothers, the Imperial Dragon's like second cousin, or his like half-brother, or something. Either way, very cool looking design right there. And that Patriot Dragon, I don't know if his face is meant to be like that, but it's kind of terrifying. Maybe that's just me, but yeah, whatever. There's just new stuff, and like I said, you can go and see it for yourself. Unless it's not intentional, in which case they might just patch it out or something, but you know, cool that we can see that, and I'm not going to directly like outline the steps that you have to do to go and look at those dragons. I mean, you just go and look in the collection, so, you know, go and do it yourself, really. But yeah, I don't know, probably, what's my ordering of my favourites out of those that we just saw? Probably like the Gondola, the Blackberry, then maybe it is the Foxglove and then the other one. Don't know, but I do also want to see the Brunhilde back. I really want to get the Orca Dragon. We're probably not going to finish this fight. I just screwed myself over by doing this. This is what I get for distracting myself. I didn't even notice that he had level 70s. Level 62, that's too much for us. Well, that feels bad. But yeah, it's probably those two best ones for my list anyway. But anyways, we are on tier 8 of the Surf's Up event now on Windows as well, so we need to feed dragons and breed elemental hybrids. We are currently breeding an elemental hybrid, also known as a bee dragon currently, so we can't really do anything about that. Let's feed him up a little bit to get that item. And there is also a bundle out for the Yin Yang Dragon as well, if you don't have him. So, it's not showing me there, but this 2 days and 15 hours deal, the Duchess's Secret Pack, gives you the Yin Yang, a legendary habitat, and 675,000 food for £27. You know, this is actually really cheap, because most of the legendary dragons cost $100. Well, I think it's $100 base. So this is actually 65% off, so it's actually not too bad of a deal if you're someone that really wants the yin yang, because we don't know when he's going to get released again, or if he ever will, really. So, you know, if you're a die-hard collector and the yin yangs just avoided you all the years, I feel like that's probably a good bundle for you. If you're just, like, a person that doesn't really care about their dragon collection, you know, probably not the dragon for you, and probably you shouldn't fork out, like, 27 quid for it. But anyway, for now, I am going to leave you guys there. I am going to keep trying to get enchantment materials to breed this lovely legendary dragon. But in the meantime, I'm going to be looking out for news on how these new dragons are going to get released. But until next time, I will see you then.